Okay, thank you for joining us once again. Scott Bailey with you here. Look, the market is still travelling very, very well. Residentially, still going strong. Rural, particularly strong. Even commercial and industrial, still very, very strong with our local market. Now, where we are in terms of the property cycle, interesting because a lot of the markets around Australia are starting to come off. Now, the devil's in the detail. When you say markets are cooling, coming off, you've got to be specific around what that means because yes, our market is cooling, and in context of the property clock, if you think of the face of a clock, it's up there in the 12. The 12 is obviously the peak of the market. So we're probably sort of coming down to sort of 1 or 2 o'clock now on our market. Other markets around the country probably down around 3. What that means is the market's not coming back, but the big upswing in prices is over. So we've had, the market's doubled over the last 2 to 3 years. So it's been fantastic. That will not continue forever. You normally have the market double every 10 to 15 years. So this cycle, that property clock that we talk about, it is over. So that new pricing that you're all experiencing out there now, that is the new level. So don't sit back waiting for that to come back, because it won't, but you probably won't see a hell of a lot of capital growth over the next sort of half a dozen years plus. That's happened very, very quickly thanks to COVID. So that's the property clock and where we are. The federal election, interesting. All you're hearing about right now is ScoMo and Albo and all the promises are being made and everything like that. And that's driving a bit more uncertainty. Not as much as what COVID did going back a couple of years ago, but the federal election, over 20 years I've been in this industry, and every time I've seen a federal election, the property market does slow with a little bit of uncertainty for probably a month or two either side of the federal election. So come 21st of May, when you go and vote, it'll still dumb down probably a month or two the other side. So in a nutshell, what that means, if you are looking at moving in terms of selling in the local market, it's not quite as easy as it was. So the importance of having a really good professional, trusted advisor that knows what they're doing is once again even more important than ever. And if you're buying, well, you might just see the odd opportunity evolve. So a little bit different in terms of what's happening in the market, but in a nutshell, still extremely strong and a long way away from a buyer's market that we have seen before. Seller's market, balanced market, buyer's market, we're sitting in that sort of realm now where it's probably in the balanced market, a little bit closer to a seller's market, but moving into the balanced market area. So a lot's happening in the market this month, but remember, wherever you are on your property journey, we'd love you to do it with Bailey. Thank you for joining us.